I love a good meal. And better yet, I love to be invited to a good meal. And to be honest, I love to sit at a position of prominence, right beside the host. It makes me feel important. Instead, Jesus tells us, don't sit at a position of prominence. He says, take a position at the lowest point of the table. Especially if you're at something like a wedding feast, sit far away. Because if you sit at the head of the table, somebody more important may come along and you might get bumped. So at the foot of the table, you may be asked to move up the table. See, that's how God works all the time. He turns everything upside down. And he says, don't think of yourselves as being too prideful, too boastful, and take a position at the head of the table. He says, take a seat at the foot of the table, the lowest position. That's exactly what Jesus does when he serves. He teaches us to be a humble servant, sit at the foot of the table, and take care of everyone else and their other needs. My mom used to say when I would get a little bit too prideful, maybe you're getting a little too full of yourself or too big for your britches. Well, that's exactly what was happening with the people at Corinth. They were getting too full of themselves and following their faction, their own leader, and saying, we're better than you. We're better because our theology is better. Our leader is better. And Paul writes to them and says, no, you're not better than the others. In fact, follow me because I consider myself to be scum of the earth. Well, that may be a little too radical, but the point is, don't sit at the head of the table and be too prideful and be too boastful. That's not what Jesus did. And Jesus says, follow my example. You want to learn more? Well, come and join us this Sunday at Christ South, Christ Concord, or Christ Providence. Join us. Until I see you then, God bless you and keep you.